everybody, how are you today? So I get loads of questions from you all the time about, Sandy, how did you manage to leave your life behind? What did your parents say when you left Germany? What did your friends say? How many suitcases did you take? And how did you even make that massive decision to leave Germany and move to England? And hopefully today in this video can answer a little bit of your questions. I've already made a video about the beginning, so about the decision of going abroad. So I'll link that at the end of the video, but this one is about the whole story of how I managed to actually move my whole life from one country to another. So basically everything started with my plan to go to England for only 6 months as an au pair. So I did that. I found myself a host family, I came to England, and at that time of course I didn't have to take my whole life and 500 different suitcases, and of course my parents and friends were fine with it and they were very supportive, so that was good. I think I only took like one suitcase with the most important things and maybe a few other little memory bits here and there, but that was it. So I came to England for 6 months, and after that I came back to Germany. So I was never planned to stay that long. I came back to Germany and it was like a very special day because everyone had a little welcome thing for me at the airport, and at that moment I was sure I would stay in Germany and study. So I applied for loads of universities already actually throughout my au pair time, so throughout those 6 months, but I enjoyed being in England, and only on the first day back I already really missed England. And on top of that, I didn't find a space in university in Germany because it was very difficult. So one random morning over the summer in Germany, I just applied for a space in the UK. And the good thing is I actually did get in. So here was my plan number 2 to go to England for 3 years this time, so the whole length of the study. The bad thing was that I found a boyfriend over the summer in Germany and it was a little bit difficult for us to let go, but at that moment anyway we were very convinced that we could do the long distance thing for like 3 years. So again I left Germany, this time maybe with a little bit more things, and actually I moved back in with my host family, so with my au pair family, because at that moment I didn't have a clue about how to find a flat, or I didn't know anyone in the university I was going to go to, and I did a study au pair kind of half thing for the first year of university. And then the first year was over, and again in the summer I went back home to Germany, and I actually worked as a waitress pretty much the whole summer because studying over here is expensive and so is life. Yeah, so I earned a little bit of money there. And then again after the summer I went back for my second year, which is the first year I moved in with loads of my girlfriends from uni, which was loads of fun. The house wasn't so much fun. Again, I've made a video about that, so I'll leave the link at the end as well. But yeah, this was the second year, and me and my boyfriend, we then split up because, well, it just didn't work out, the long distance thing, but England worked out, and I stayed for another year. And then in the summer between year 2 and year 3 I went back to Germany again. So again my family saw me the whole time and I worked as a waitress, etc. And I only went back for year 3 to finish my studies. In year 3 however I found my very first English boyfriend, and that is kind of always an indicator anyway that tells you maybe now you're going to stay a little bit longer. So I think at that point my family especially, and also me, we knew that maybe I was not going to come back so soon, but nothing was ever outspoken loud, but it was just a feeling. And then I finished year 3, and at the end of year 3 I had my university degree, but I still went back home over the summer, even though I had a boyfriend over here. But there was a few things I had to sort out, and I also had to sort out, where am I going to live? What am I going to do? Am I going to find a job? Am I going to find a job in Germany? Or are we going to do another long distance thing? Or what are we going to do? And I didn't really know at the time, so I thought, okay, I'll go back with my parents for a while and I'll try and figure out what I want to do. But as you can imagine, after sort of almost 4 years, a lot of my stuff was already in the UK. A lot of my friends were already in the UK, and not so many of my friends were left in Germany, and I always felt that I kind of needed to go back, especially because I had a boyfriend. So I made the decision to find work in the UK, but I only took a 6-month contract, working contract, so that afterwards I could again reconsider if I maybe want to continue working in Germany or stay in the UK. So I started that job and it was actually loads of fun, and after 6 months I got offered a permanent contract, which I took. And I think maybe that, or even a little bit before, was the moment where I knew, okay, I'm now living in the UK, and I'm probably not going back to Germany, at least not for a few years or so. And as you can see, I kind of did a lot of back and forth, Germany, England, so I kind of emigrated really slowly, and every time I came back I took a little bit more suitcase stuff, etc., and that worked out really well, because like that I never had to make the decision of I pack everything I own and I move to the UK, and it was very sort of almost a sneaky way of doing it, and it really helped my parents and my friends and myself to cope with it and to know that it's the right decision. So this is my message to you. If you're thinking about emigrating somewhere in the world or leaving your country, or if you have this dream place that you think you want to live in but you're like, how am I going to make this decision, how am I going to take all my stuff, just don't. You don't need to. I mean, unless of course you want to, but you really don't need to. I would tell you to find some sort of commitment in that country of your choice for, I don't know, I would say a minimum of 6 months. And then you can slowly see if it's right for you, if you like the people, if you feel the culture over there is really as beautiful as you imagined it. And like that, nobody has to make a huge, massive decision, leave their life behind and never come back. And you can kind of, test if it's right for you. So there you go, this is my emigration story. I hope this helped you a little. Leave me a comment below if you've ever thought about going abroad or what your thoughts are on this topic anyway. And thank you very much for watching. I hope this helped all of you who ask me all the time, like, how do you do this? How do you make this massive move? So yeah, thanks for watching. I think I said that already. Please subscribe to my channel. I make new videos every week, and they're all on this kind of living abroad, discovering abroad kind of topic. And sometimes they're a bit funny, sometimes they're a bit more serious. They're also about Germany and food, which I know everyone likes as well. You can also follow me on social media, which is over here. There's a little selection. Let's have a chat over there, and below I'm going to link all of the videos that I mentioned in this video, so that you can have a look as well and enjoy them, and hopefully they'll help you, and I hope this video somehow inspired you a little bit. And that's it for this week. Bye! Oh my god, I have to go to work.